I'm now pleased to introduce our student speaker, Gordon Asato. Gordon's a candidate for the Bachelor of Science in Mechanical Engineering. He was born and raised on Oahu. He spent most of his childhood interested in robotics and mechanics, which led him naturally to the UH Manoa College of Engineering. With the skills and knowledge he's gained during his time here at UH, he hopes to make the skies safer in the aviation and aerospace industry, hopefully also on time. And when he is not busy studying, he also enjoys photography and cars. Please join me in welcoming Gordon Asato.
Well, thank you, President Lassner. I appreciate the introduction. And of course, thank you all today for coming, as today truly is a glorious day. So now, standing here before you all, I speak not only to you as a student, but now as a potential engineer, an upcoming engineer with an oath to upkeep. To you educators, to you future lawyers, doctors, architects, and of course, medical practitioners, and how could I forget? My fellow future engineers. Now I speak to all of you. And as I extend this introduction and start off as many others have started before me, I hope you'll relay it back to me. Aloha! Now that we are on the brink of our careers, whatever that may be, let me but for a moment ask you one question. Did you become everything you imagined yourself to be when you grew up? Now, I'm sure for many of us, the imperfect truth is that of no. Now, for me, when I was younger and just barely sentient, I told myself with a conviction in my eye, a clenched fist, and a burning passion within my heart. I want to design Legos and ride dinosaurs. Yeah, I really did not think that one through. Now I see, although that path would have been fun for me, it was ultimately to satiate my own desires and needs. And despite the allure of the shiny toys I could make for myself, I found the greatest joy when I studied alongside all of you. It was in all the struggle, in all the strife, and in all the caffeine-induced hair pulling that I endured with all of you. It was in those moments where we stared at triangles and equations for hours and hours on end, and where it seemed that all hope had been lost, and in where it seemed we simply needed to just take the L. In that is where my true joy lies. For when the sea of O's flooded in, and for when the lights finally started to flicker, and for when it all simply just made sense, that is where I was most rewarded. It is in this act of altruism where I not only taught you, but you also taught me. In this act of service for another, in this conscious decision to ignore the curve and to simply help out another student. There was my reward. It is in situations such as these that I was able to choose what I valued most. Apparently, that was not sleep, nor a healthy respect for caffeine. But what I did value the most was that of choice and compassion. Here in the Valley of Manoa, what makes our education unique is not necessarily the degree or the coursework that we choose. Rather, it is the teachers and students that facilitate cooperation, compassion, and success as a group that makes up our time here at this university. It is through the supportive community and the bond that we have formed together that has sparked the kindling within us all and gave us the burning passion to carry on. Despite how far we've come, the journey has only just begun. And as we tackle increasingly insurmountable tasks and overcome even greater barriers, the path ahead will require both conviction and determination. These qualities, I best believe, are encaptured by that of William Ernst Henley. For within Invictus he writes, "It matters not how straight the gate, how charged with punishments the scroll, for I am the master of my fate, and I am the captain of my soul." So regardless of the challenges in our lives, it is clear to me that in almost any circumstance, there is but one constant. And that constant is that of choice. The choice to believe, the choice to try, the choice to be resilient, and the choice to be compassionate, not only to others, but also to yourself. So, go forth, set your heart ablaze, choose to make others happy, and most of all, now that we are all grown up, choose to become everything you imagined yourself to be. In our paths that we are primed to pioneer, and in this future that you all now will write, I have faith that each and every one of you will choose to be a blessing to others as you all were to me. With love, compassion, and kindness that I can offer all of you. Good luck, thank you, and mahalo.
Mahalo, Gordon, for that wonderful speech. Probably wouldn't have guessed he's an engineer.